Hello!
Hello, it's fans!
Yeah, we're back. Shadespire, Agents of Shadespire here.
Agents of Shadespire. Doesn't quite roll off the tongue.
Round 2
DOS.
of our
Best of three,
almost match play type game.
Yeah.
We flipped the boards round from last time, but we're still playing A3, double straight or square rectangle thing.
Yep.
And I'm buoyant at the moment because I'm 1-0 up. I think more through luck than judgment, literally, because my dice rolls were very handy in the last game. So I'll be looking for more of that from Garrek Bright Shield.
I rolled some great saves. I rolled dodges a lot.
You did roll a lot of dodges.
But you were always rolling crits. So.
I think most of my success hinged on the fact that in the very first attack I rolled the defense shield, and she became inspired.
So we're all set up on the table. We've got our cards, which we'll show you in a moment. No, we haven't. Sorry.
But Pete needs to.
I need to place the first objective counter. Right, so I'm going to place the first objective, and I'm going to put it there.
I'm going to put one there.
On there.
And if you remember, it's no more than 2 and not on the edge. No more
than 2 within 2 of another objective. Can't put it around the edge until you get to the last one.
The last one, Pete, you can put it wherever you like.
See, I don't want to put it back here.
You can't put it too.
Yeah, I don't want to put it here because Khorne, I want to go that way. So I'm actually going to dump it right in the middle here. It's going to be a bloody battleground.
Okay.
So then we can show you
stuff. I was being unsporting putting mine down here.
Yeah, because I put mine back here as well. Maybe.
Okay, so have a look. 2.
5. I've got 5 in mine. I like that one.
4.
3.
1.
And 1.
Just occurs to me, when do we...
So you've got the even ones, I've got the odd ones.
When are we meant to... I've never actually thought about it before. When do you look at your cards, and when do you place your figures? Draw cards, place the objective tokens, draw cards, follow the place to fight. So you do look at your cards before you place them.
Oh, that's right. Cool.
Which is what I thought.
We didn't get carried away here. Going to flash up what our cards are.
And don't forget, you can do a mulligan, or whatever it's called, a do-over, if you wish. But the cards are discarded and not put back in the deck.
Ooh, dangerous.
So, and you have to do all of them, I think, as well.
And here are my objectives.
You can't just do the ones you like. Let me just check that. Do-over. If you don't like your initial 3 objective cards or your 5 power cards, that's either, you can do a do-over and discard the relevant cards and draw a new hand. If you do so, you must discard all cards of that type. So that's quite a big thing when you've only got 12 objectives.
Okay, so now we've done that, we need to roll a dice to see who sets up first, don't we?
We do.
So Robin rolls, looking for crits. No,
0 crits.
Maybe the tide has turned. Ooh,
He's got 2 crits. Oh, you used that roll up.
Oh.
For placing first.
So I've got to place first.
No, you can choose.
I can. I'm going to let you place first. I'm going to turn your lack of numbers against you and pretend like I know what I'm doing. Targor. There. You've obviously put Bright Spark over there.
Sorry, yes, I didn't say, did I? I'm going to put in there.
Blobbering. I'm going to put Arnold.
Oh, it's looking like a bloody battlefield this time.
It's going to get pretty wrecked. It's going to get rickety wrecked. I'm probably going to get rickety wrecked because I don't seem to have any staying power. Okay, so I get to place the last of my 3 guys. So I'm going to place Carsus over the back here because he's got a ranged weapon, and then Saek and Garrek here and Saek there. I think because if I do that, you can't hit me turn 1, basically. So despite being Khorne, I'm just a massive coward. So rolling 2 goes first. I roll 1 crit.
Okay. I might hit you turn 1.
The dice gods are giving me a chance. Oh dear, no crits. It's my go first. Now the one problem of going first here is you don't get a chance to play any cards. The greater problem for me is that I've forgotten what my cards are.
You can decide who goes first.
I shall let you go first. Over to you, Robin Roo. Robin's moving. Okay. Any cards to play there?
Not at this time.
Okay, I am going to do a charge attack. Unsurprisingly. I'm going to charge with Blooded Saek. So he moves up to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hello.
And he's going to do a charge attack onto
Steelheart. Severin Steelheart.
Severin Steelheart. So Blooded Saek has 2 hammers on his dice.
Okay.
And he does 3 damage.
Ooh. Could be Could be nasty.
There's a hammer and a crit.
Okay, so you've hit me.
This is possibly not looking good for you.
No.
No.
So you've done 3 damage.
3 damage.
I didn't get a shield.
He didn't get a shield.
So it's not a good start for Severin.
No, he has taken a bit of a. He's taken his lumps there. Goes into the end phase. I have nothing to play. Over to you, Robin. Do you have anything to play?
I do not.
Then it's time to do your thing. Turn 2 for Robin.
Oh, you can push him back as well.
I shall push him back. I shall push him back to there.
I shall charge.
Yeah. And this is with bright shield.
With bright shield.
Yeah.
To there. She rolls 3 hammers.
She only does 2 damage, doesn't she?
She does only do 2.
You can't kill me, but you can cause me pain. Ow!
Ooh, 2 crits and hammer. I think I'm gonna
hit either way then.
Yeah.
As Robin rolled a critical and 2 hammers, and I only have 1 defense dice, I cannot stop your hit even if I roll a critical because you have your 2 hammers and the 2 crits cancel each other out. So I took 2 damage there. So Blooded Sec is already down to 1 wound. Do I not like that? So, do you have any cards to play in your end phase?
I'm going to push you back, aren't I?
You can push me back as well. So, do you have any cards to play, Rob?
No, I have nothing to do.
Okay, and I have nothing to do too. So, over to my second turn. No, I'm going to do a charge attack, and I'm going to do it with Casteth the Chain. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. And he's going to do his charge attack against Bright Shield. And he rolls 2 dice, and he rolls shields. Talking rubbish, he doesn't roll shields at all, he rolls swords. He's not going to score many with shields. So, he rolls 3 dice, sorry, not 2 dice.
Okay, wow, okay.
But he only does 1 damage.
Alright.
And a crit. So I got 1 crit.
I'm looking at a crit then to save. Or if I get a
Need
shield,
that
I
crit.
go inspired.
Neither.
I got neither. Well
So
done.
you take a damage.
The luck has shifted.
It does appear to, doesn't it?
Game 2.
There's a nice little wall of Khorne.
Yeah, I'm going to say this isn't good for me.
So at end phase there, I have nothing to play right now. So it's over to you, Robin. Do you have anything to play?
I do not. So second activation, third activation.
Your third go round on the merry-go-round. Chomp, 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 chomp.
Oberyn the Bold. He's going to roll 2 hammers.
Goblin
He's
the
charging.
Bold.
He's charging. Sorry.
Oh god. Arnold's about to.
2 hammers.
He's about to eat hammer.
1 hammer.
1 hammer. Could survive this if I roll a dodge or a crit.
That's a shield, I'm afraid.
Shield. He thinks he's
So he takes
Stormcast.
3 damage.
And he's out of there. And you get a glory. So any glories you want to play in your end phase?
Nope, I'm not doing anything.
Okay. So I have nothing to play, so it goes into my third turn. I'm going to do another charge attack, I think. I'm kind of good at it. So, and I'm going to take Garrek on 2, and he's going to have a go at Oberyn the Bold over there.
Okay.
You can try and get some recompense here, some revenge. He rolls 2 dice, and he rolls hammers.
That's a hammer. So I just got the 1.
You need a shield or a crit. Neither. So you take 2 damage.
2 damage, and you push back.
And I push you back, so I'm going to push you back to there.
Okay.
You're not doing so well on the defense this time round, Ron.
No,
Last time you were impenetrable.
Yeah.
This time, not so much. Of the
Well, the difference was that the very first roll, I got a shield, which means I got inspired.
Yes. Yeah, and you haven't rolled any
and then
shields
she
this
rolls
time.
2 dice.
Yes.
They're much better. And this is what happened in our first game when we played. I know we did it a bit wrong. I couldn't get inspired, and you just killed me. So that's looking like going that way again.
At the minute, you're on the back foot, but
Yes.
it is early. We
It
haven't
is.
finished the first game yet. So end phase. I still have nothing to play, so it's over to you.
Okay. So I still have nothing to play. So
It goes on to your last turn.
my last activation, everybody's moved or charged.
Oh yeah.
So I am going to go and pick up a card, and that is my turn over.
Okay.
I don't want to play any cards.
And I have no cards to play, so it goes to my 4th turn. And I think I'm just going to do a move here. I'm just going to move Targor 1, 2 to there. And I'm not going to fight with him because if I attack you, you can become better.
I see.
And he can't do enough damage to really warrant attacking you right now. Severin's taken... He's taken 3 wounds though, hasn't he, actually?
Yeah.
I could theoretically kill Severin. So actually, I'm going to do a charge attack on Severin.
Okay.
You've talked me into it. Oh, can't believe that you have to talk. But the only problem there is you get extra defense. Well, hey, I'll have a go anyway.
Well, if I don't, yeah, well.
So Targor is going to attack you. I might, yeah. So it's worth. I think it's worth a risk there, actually. Targor's going to have a swing. 2 dice, and he needs Schwartz.
Oh, we've got that critical, so this could be it.
You need a crit.
Oh no! So you've killed Severin.
Wowzers. Now, can you have more than 5 cards in your hand at one time?
You can.
Excellent. So I shall then immediately play Skulls for the Skull Throne. Play this after a friendly fighter's attack action that takes an enemy fighter out of action. Draw 2 power cards.
Nice. Yes, you can have any number of power cards. Only 3 objective cards at any one time.
And I get a glory. Okay, I have no ploy cards to play.
I'm going to play Confusion.
Oh,
choose 2 fighters adjacent.
I'm going to slow you down. Stop. I'm going to also play Confusion to put them back.
Okay.
So.
Okay, and then I'm going to play Peal of Thunder.
You
choose an enemy fighter and push them 1 hex in any direction.
Okay, I'll stop you again because I'm also going to play Sidestep and choose a friendly fighter and push them 1 hex. So I'm going to put it back.
And then I'm done.
And am I. We just burnt through a load of cards there and achieved nothing at the end of it. So now it's on to our end phase. Objectives wise, I have hold objective 5.
You've got 1. Alright, 5, yep.
1 and 3. So I get all 3 objectives.
Well done.
Pow, pow, pow. I'm doing better this time round, and I'm going to pick 3 new objectives. That's not going to help me much. And then I move on to my other cards. I am going to play Whirlwind of Death on Carsus. Where am I going to?
Good.
Yeah, I'll play that. It gives him +1 damage, basically. So Carsus now does 2 or 3 damage. 2 on ranged, 3 on same square. You'll go?
Okay, I've got no objectives. I'm going to bin 2. Annihilation and Sigmar's Bulwark. Right, I'm going to play a power card. I'm going to play Lightning Blast. I've only got 1 to play. I'm going to play Lightning Blast on Oberyn the Bold.
Ooh.
Which is the does extra damage to adjacent hexes. I'm going to throw away Cleave, Heroic Might, which is the one that gives them a cleave, because I don't think that's that useful. And I'm going to pick 1, 2, 3. Yes, I can't see you going on defence the way things are going at the moment.
Okay, so now we roll again to see who goes first.
I'm feeling like I need to win this.
You do need some crits because you're on the back foot at the moment. So Robin rolls. Ooh, no
0 crits.
Robin's doing a Robin.
0 crits.
No crits.
Gonna roll again.
Go for it. Still no crits.
A crit.
A crit. Hurrah!
So you get to choose who goes first. You're going to choose me.
No.
Okay.
I'm going to be very uncorn-like here.
Okay.
Because my first move is going to be to move him 1, 2, 3 backwards.
Wow, that I had not seen coming.
I don't want him to die. He's got 1 wound left, and I just figured that you might take him out.
I just realised we made a mistake in the last game.
What mistake did we make?
When there were 3 dead, all yours rest should have gone inspired.
They should have done. That's my my bad for forgetting that. Always keep an eye on your inspired tactics is what that tells me, and I'll try and remember it for this game. That's the end of my turn. He's moved back, so now he comes playing cards. I'm going to play Healing Potion. So I'm going to play that on Blooded Sick. And if I roll a shield or a crit, he gets his 2 wounds back. I rolled a shield. Woohoo! So
he can't move anymore.
I know he can't do anything this turn.
Right.
But he is unwounded now, and the chances are he'll be able to get to you next turn with a charge. So, anything for you to play?
No.
So he does 3 damage and she does 2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, in that case I'm also going to play Great Fortitude on Blooded Sake to give him an extra wound, and that uses one of my glory. Okay. That's me done. And if you're done, it's over to your turn 1.
Okay, I'm going to attack with Angarad. Three hammers.
Ow. 3 hammers?
3 hammers, 2 damage.
Ow. Ow.
Crit and a hammer.
I'm out then anyway. How many damage is it?
And 1 hammer, it's 2 damage.
So he is dead. Got a hammer to the chops. And now I get inspired. There you go, that's what you get for beating my guys up.
And reminding you that you get inspired when 3 people attack.
I've completely forgotten that as well. So I now have an inspired Garrek, an inspired Sake, and an inspired Karsus.
Okay.
Which means they all move 5 now. And some of them do a little bit more damage in certain instances.
Okay. Great, just what I wanted to do.
Aren't you glad? It is mostly just that they can move a bit faster though, looking at it. Playing cards time.
It's playing cards time.
I don't know what's happening. So, do you have any cards you wish to play?
I'm not going to do anything this turn.
Okay. So it's over to my second turn. I can remember what my objectives are now.
I haven't even looked at mine.
You have stopped me claiming one of my objectives this turn.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So curse you for that. I'm just going to make an attack with Karsus where he stands.
Oh, cool.
So he has a range of 2, so you are within range, and I roll 3 dice, and he does 2 damage now, 3 damage, because he has Whirlwind of Death on him, which adds 1 to all attack actions with a range of 1 or 2. He needs swords or shavers. 3 hammers. Awesome. Not what I want.
I'm going to make a dice roll.
Oh,
I've got a critical, which means this fighter on a shield or a critical becomes inspired.
No!
Well, not that one because he's dead. But Angarad does.
Her, does she?
Yeah, they're all the same. So that changes things a little.
Just a little bit. End phase, I have no cards to play.
Okay, I am going to play one. I am going to play Righteous Strike.
What's that do?
I get it's a 3 hammers, 2 damage attack reaction after this attack action. If it failed or the target was an enemy leader, make this attack action again.
In that case, I'm going to play with my last glory, Blood Slick on Garrek, which gives him +1 defense. I feel like I might.
In that case, I'm not going to tell you what it does.
So he gets +1 defense. I assume that means +1 defense dice. So I now roll 2 dice rather than 1.
Yes. Right.
So over to you. Anything else to play?
No.
Okay. So flip your counter. I'm assuming that. Bright Shieldy.
Selma Hayek, whatever she's called. No, I'm going to play with Bright Shield.
She gets a charge.
Angarad Bright Shield.
Angarad Bright Spark.
So it's 3 hammers. I'm attacking with her. Yeah, 3 hammers, 2 damagey ones. Come on, Angarad. Now I need you to be good.
Ooh, not so good.
2 hammers.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you need hammers.
2 hammers is pretty good unless you get a crit.
I still need dodges or crits.
Right. Okay.
I need a crit. No, I get a dodge and nothing.
Right.
So he takes 2 damage?
Yeah. After this attack action, if it failed... Oh, if it failed. Oh, I can't read. Oh, man, that's rubbish. That's rubbish. I didn't take it.
It means if you don't do any damage, you've got another chance to do some damage.
Yeah, but I need to kill you. I would have gone for him, I think, if I... Anyway, it doesn't matter.
I don't think you would have killed him either, because I've got 3 damage.
Okay, no, I wouldn't have killed him.
I've got my 3 big guys left, so...
Okay, well, I suppose that makes sense for you. Right, so it's your turn.
You have anything you want to play?
I'm going to drive you back as well.
Yep.
And I don't know whether this is a good time to play or not really, but I'm going to play Stormforge Resistance. Ooh. Friendly fighters cannot be driven back by the first attack activation.
Cool.
Sorry, first attack in the next activation.
Okay. So now it's on to my turn.
So I can't be driven back. I don't actually know how I usually push you back. Anyway, I did.
talking rubbish. It is my turn,
Okay.
and it's my turn 3. It would be uncorn like me not to charge this turn. So Garrek is going to charge. He's going to go 1, 2 to there. And he is going to thwack you about the head. So I roll 2 dice, 3 damage. I need hammers.
And Garrett.
Is it hammer time? I get a crit and a hammer.
This is not
So you've got to roll a crit and a shield, or a crit, 2 crits.
a crit.
Oh, just 1 crit.
So you hit.
3 damage.
So you've killed her.
Hurrah! Smack. She's been thwacked about the head. That's the head he's running around, swinging about. Oh, I've got your head. No, 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 no. Slightly more extreme version of I've got your nose. 1 glory for me. End of my turn. I have no cards I wish to play.
No, I haven't got any cards I wish to play either.
Okay. Over to your turn 3, Robin.
I think I'm going to have to attack.
Charging in is try and take Garrek out. How much damage do you do?
3.
You could kill him. 1 hammer. So I've got 2 dice. I need either a hammer, a dodge, or a crit. A shield and an assist. Garrek's out. Oberyn's giant hammer has smashed him into mush. So Robin, do you have anything else you want to play?
Well, I do, Pete, and I want to play one of my objective cards.
Which is
Lightning
splashing.
strikes. Score this immediately if an enemy fighter is taken out of action by a charge action made by one of your fighters.
There we go.
So I get 2 in fact, because I also get the one from killing your fella.
You do, yep. You've killed me, poor fella. This is 5 to 4 now. It's not quite the whitewash. I have no cards I want to play.
I've got none I want to play at this time.
Okay, so it's over to my turn. You can't attack me now.
I cannot.
How many wounds does it?
He's just got the 2 left.
So I could move closer and attack you, and I do 3 damage. You've only got 1 defense dice, haven't you, as well?
I do.
At the minute, I'll be rolling 3 attack dice. I'm going to have to go for it. I think.
Yeah.
1, 2, and I'm going to do a charge attack with Carsus, the inspired Carsus. So, normally rolls 2 dice, but now I get an extra 1 because of his boost, which is Whirlwind of Death. So 3 dice, and I need choppy swords.
Or criticals.
Or a critical like that.
You've got a critical, so I need a critical, otherwise
critical.
how much damage you do? 2?
3.
3, so I need a critical, or it's game over for me.
Game over, man. No, it's a shield.
It's a shield, so I go inspired and then die.
I'm so inspiring. So you are taking out.
I'm dead there.
You are dead.
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 Right, I don't know what. Can I carry on playing? Can I pick a card?
You can pick a card up. So I have nothing to play, and I'm assuming you have no cards to play right now. So
It does say you meant to play it out, but I don't really understand how that works. So I'll pick up a card because I can't play. So I don't know.
My final turn. I have no moves, so I'm just going to pick up a new power card, which is no use to me whatsoever. So then we go into the end phase. So I went first. So do I do the end phase first?
You do.
Okay, so I have Annihilation, which gives me 5.
Okay.
5.
Only the end of turn 3, actually.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. So I'll keep hold of that. But
however,
just so we know, that's
knowing
there.
that you've got Annihilation, is there any point in carrying on?
Well, yeah, I wonder that because my other 2 cards are no good. So I hold objective 4.
Okay.
Blood for the Blood God, which is I only get Blood for the Blood God if 3 of my guys have charged. So I would discard that one. Yeah. And I'd draw a new mission.
Okay. Which you can't use this turn.
Which I can't use this turn, but one of them is score in an end phase if 5 or more fighters are out of action.
Which they are.
So I'm going to be getting 7 with Annihilation at the end of
the
next
I'm going to
turn.
get rid of Eternals, which is score this in the 3rd end phase if none of your fighters are out of action.
Yep, because you're not really right together.
And I might as well get rid of hold objective 1 because I haven't got anywhere to hold it with. So then I've got awe-inspiring. No, so this is pointless. It's pointless me doing this because they're all, again, I can't do anything with them.
It does seem like so in the game it does say that even if you if you table your opponent, you should play out the rest of the game, and I presume that's because I could be like 10 glory points ahead of you.
Yeah. Or I could be 10 ahead of you,
or
and you could collect
And if I manage to wipe you out, I can spend my last turn
running around,
running around manic trying to grab objectives and stuff like that. But as I have both of those, I don't think it's worth us continuing on, because at the end of the third phase, I'm going to get 7 glory, which already goes with my 5.
Yeah, and I've only got 4.
So I think that is a win for the Khorne this time. Well played.
Interesting that, because I thought, Stormcast are great in the first game we played.
I was sitting at the end of the first game thinking, Khorne are rubbish. They can't do any damage.
Forgetting you're inspired obviously made a big difference in that first game.
Well, I don't know, because
being inspired you were very hard though.
But being inspired only gives me 1 move on most of my people.
Is that what it is? Is just the more damage just from buffs and things?
I think Garrek gets 1 extra damage for being inspired, and Carsus gets 1 extra damage.
I think maybe the difference was in this game you got your decent buffs out, and in the last game I did.
I think so. It also helped that I was quite lucky. I took out Severin very early on.
You did? Well, no, yeah, you did actually. Yes.
He got taken out on about the 2nd move or something like that.
Yeah, and I didn't roll any shields, so I didn't get inspired.
Yeah, didn't get inspired. He just got chopped to pieces.
Because once Stormcast become inspired, they get an extra dice for damage. Defense.
Yes, and that does make it tough because I only get 1 for my Khorne guys. So they do need to start chopping people up, and you do need to start rolling shields or criticals, but you didn't roll either.
No. So what is it? A 2? Is it a? There's 1. No, there's 2 shields. There's actually a 50% chance of it happening.
You've got a 50% chance of becoming inspired off the bat.
Yeah.
Or in any subsequent attack, really.
Yeah.
So it was bad luck.
Yeah, the thing is, if you don't become inspired on the 2nd attack, chances are you'll be dead.
Yes. Well, it depends who attacks, because I've got Arnulf and Targor, and they only do like 1 damage.
Yeah. But you've already highlighted the fact, core tactic, not to bother fighting with them. Use them as.
Well, I don't know, because it was one of these 2 guys who killed Severin.
Well, that's different. Like you say, you said actually at the top of the game in support.
Yes,
and that is in support. Running in and stabbing Severin in the back.
Yeah,
was is support.
After he'd already been mauled by one of my other characters. So it was that was a very different game to the first one. This time, Khorne definitely came out the winner. It does come down a bit to the dice. The dice can really.
Yeah, it seems to be. I'd hope that we can mitigate that as we learn the game, because I don't really like games that come down to just the dice. But hopefully that's just because we're not quite sure.
Maybe it's just because I was so jammy, and sometimes in any game, if you're just really jammy, there's nothing you can do.
I don't know that you were so jammy. I think maybe, I don't know.
Taking out Severin in literally turn 2 was a big boost for me, and you're not getting anybody inspired was a big detraction for you.
Yes. Yeah, so. I think actually the biggest thing is I'm not sure, but I think my cards all came out glory cards, power cards, upgrade cards, so you have to pay for them.
Yes.
In the other game I had lots of ploys, and I actually wonder whether the extra weaponry things don't seem that great for Stormcast.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Because you have to attack, and obviously attacking is alright, but then if you've charged, it's the end of your go, and you've only got 3 men.
Yes. I'm
not sure actually the weapons, and they're not that much better.
I do wonder if what you should have done, because I made you go first in the very first turn, and the first thing you did was you moved and attacked. Maybe you should have picked up a card.
Maybe I should
rather than running into combat.
Maybe
you should have hung back a bit.
I
don't know what objectives you had, but if you didn't need to come off, you had 1.
I had 1, so I was quite keen to get 1.
But you might want to have waited nearer the end.
But once you're on it, this problem with Stormcast. Once you're on it, it's quite hard to get you off, because even if I kill you, if I charge and kill you, I can't move onto it.
True.
No, and I had move you 1 space, but I didn't have move me 1 space.
True. But then you could say in that situation, if you'd waited a turn, I might have run across to objective 1 early, because I had objective 1 as well. That's bad luck that we both had objective 1 there, but if I had it at the same time like I did, I might have gone for that. You could have then moved in to hit me, take one of my people out quite early, because you can take out 3 of my guys with 1. 4 of my guys can die to 1 attack with some of yours, and then gone from there, moved somebody else in afterwards. But 50-50. Hindsight is 20/20, so I kind of feel that Severin is
I did attack you over there, and you missed as well.
Yeah. Severin does feel a bit more like I don't know. She's solid. She only does 2 damage.
Angarad.
Sorry.
Angarad. Severin.
Yes, sorry. Angarad Bright Shield is definitely a bit more of a supporter, but she's good in that she can take out. She's actually
done most of the in the 2 games. She's been the most effective.
Well, Oberyn did take out Garrek.
That's true. But she damaged him.
True, but I think he would have taken him out anyway. No,
he
wouldn't have.
No. I don't know. Well, I think possibly the only reason she's been most effective is because I put her up front and she went inspired.
Yeah, and in the second game, Severin didn't do too much because he didn't get inspired
dead.
and he got chopped up.
And in the first game, he was out on the wing.
Yeah, so it could be. It's still early days yet. We still haven't quite figured out the nuances.
The reason I like Angaran actually is because she rolls 3 hammers.
She does roll 3 hammers,
which I think against Khorne is particularly effective because you've got quite a lot of dudes who.
Especially seeing she does 2 damage because there's 2 of my 2 lowly guys can be taken out straight. So you kind of want her to go after these supporting 2 guys, Arnulf and Targor, because she can take them out. And with 3 hammers are 2.
Yeah, there's 2
and you've got a crit, so you've got a 50-50 chance.
Yeah. The only problem with going after people in this game is that the Stormcast don't go very fast.
They don't, that is true.
It's hard.
But then that's when you sit back and if you're made to go first.
Well, yeah, maybe I need to. Maybe that's a tactic. Maybe we'll try that.
And if you'd taken more cards, you might have had more cards that you could have played rather than ones you needed glory points for as well.
Picking a card first might be.
A delay tactic.
Go, because actually you've only got 3 guys, and at the beginning you're likely to be moving or charging.
And either pick a card or go on defence if you've got some cards that you want to play later on.
Yeah.
Because defence gives you the chance to dodge as well, so that adds a little bit extra. I still don't think that going on guards is good for Stormcast, because it only adds another 1 in 6 chance to the roll, and you've already got a 50-50 chance.
Does it only add the dodge?
Yes, because it enables you to dodge and use the shield,
so it's
but
better for you.
Shield.
It's better for you.
Yeah, but I'm less likely to do it as well. So
yeah,
but that's a good game.
Let's speak for yourself.
So the score is now
it's evenly matched, and now the next game is going to be a bit of a grudge match.
It will be the decider, so stay tuned, AOS fans.
Might be a week or so before we get that up because it's 11 o'clock now. We won't be doing that now.
No, so we shall see.
Next time. So that's another Shadespire. Hopefully we didn't mess up so much this time.
Give us some thumbs up. Do share us, like us, tell all your friends about us.
Tell all your friends about Shadespire. It's a good game.
It is a good game.
We're hoping to get lots more Shadespire content on here.
Yeah, this is really easy to play, nice and quick.
We're enjoying it.
I think we spend more time setting up the cameras and everything than we do.
Definitely.
But actually playing the game. So do let us know if we missed anything, or if you're not sure of anything, you've got any questions you want to ask us, because obviously we've got everything to hand, so Robin can hopefully answer any questions you might have.
I will try my best, and if you do leave comments, try to make sure they're not too critical.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.